We cover such a wide expanse of territory with such a...
Whatever, you're talking about the black culture. Stop being racist, Grimith. We're recording now.
Oh, you're ready to ban same-sex marriage now? All right, President.
Until recently, it hasn't been an issue. Why would it be an issue? We barely have liberals here. I have to keep the conservatives happy, you know? And the religious people, we've not done anything for them.
We haven't done anything against them.
This would keep them from having children, Grimith.
I can't argue with that. I'm just gonna look at my double stuffed Oreo.
Are you sure you don't want to bite on that one? I mean, if we ban same-sex marriages, these same-sex couples will never have children.
I mean, I suppose technically you wouldn't be allowing them to adopt through the Department of Social Services because they don't have a stable household. Sure.
Alright, so we're gonna ban this and move on. God, we're still... That's an amazing amount. Oh, God. Oh, I thought it was gonna be more fireworks. I was scared. Oh, it's starting to go down! Oh, my God!
It's starting to go... We might one day be free of the asthma epidemic.
I hope so.
But now it's time to go to space. That's where we'll get rid of all the pollution.
Damn straight. We're gonna send it to the sun.
That's right. Damn it. It decreases unemployment, increases the technological advantage even more, makes patriots happier, and state employees already love you. But look at the cost.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with that.
Oh man, look at that, how that's spelled. A well-funded.
What are you talking about? Where do you see this?
Invest in your country's efforts to explore space, as well as the pure scientific benefits
Obviously we're not putting money into English.
Obviously invest in your country, Y''S.
Oh.
You know what, we need more money in schools. In 48 months to be implemented, this will be in your second term.
Well, hopefully.
How much money do you want to spend? How much money can we spend?
I want satellites at least. I think that's about right. We still get a 4.5% bump there, 3.8. Unemployment goes down 7% in state employees. I mean, that's pretty good rate. I think that's good.
I honestly don't think the space program is worth it in terms of its cost, but think of the long-term impacts, the exploration and familiarization outside of
We get a really cool thing here. Check that out. That's awesome. It doesn't connect to anything, but, you know. We have the money. We're good.
We have the technology.
Oh, I'm only going to be running a $50 billion, you know, extra. So, is there anything else I really want to tinker with?
Adult education subsidies could be a nice thing to implement next term.
Yeah, possibly. I like how there's only 3 things over here now.
And poor people still love you, because you fixed the homeless problem.
No shit. Let's go to the next turn. Hey! Too bad 90% of the politicians give the other 10% a bad reputation. Henry Kissinger.
Henry Kissinger.
I told you the story the one time of that guy that was in the elevator with him. Oh, no.
Market meltdown.
Okay.
We only have a surplus of $60 billion with the global economy in recession. Shit.
Damn it, whatever will we do?
And you are actually popular with the majority of voters.
I know, how did...
Use 71% of the vote at election. You may not have done anything wrong, but a crisis in confidence in the overseas mortgage market has led to a global meltdown for the stock market. Big financial institutions are panicking. Why the fuck are you panicking?
No
We're
joke.
making billions!
I don't think we have to worry. Ban livestock imports. One of our neighboring countries has publicly announced a case of foot and mouth disease in its cattle. Although the chances of disease being spread to us is very low, you're being lobbied by farmers groups to ban the import of cattle from the country as a precaution. If we reject it, there's no statistical or scientific basis for a blanket ban on livestock. The outbreak is highly contained and poses little risk. This will be an unpopular move overseas, which will be seen as blatant protectionism.
That's right.
Who
However, you would be protecting your own country's interests by...
Yeah, no joke. Who cares? It's not like we're getting favors in the world scene anyway, you know?
That's right. God damn it. Fuck you, United States. Don't you dare interfere with our plans.
The way we deal with this is the mass slaughter of cattle.
The agricultural industry would not survive that. We don't want to import our food, do we? Self-sufficiency.
This is one of those where I'm looking at it and I was like, who gives a shit?
There are people who care about this issue.
This reminds me of the W movie where Dick Cheney's like, what if there was a 1% chance that you caught something from that piece of lettuce? Would you still eat it? And he's like, probably not, boss. And then he takes the lettuce off his sandwich and continues eating it.
Because it probably didn't transfer over to the other parts of the sandwich. So what are you going to do, El Presidente?
I don't know on this one. If the situation was reversed, they would do the same to us. I think that's true.
If they were smart.
I mean, we've kind of made the farmers mad with enough things. Shouldn't we make them happy?
You keep making the argument that we haven't done enough for such and such.
Well, good. We'll do it. Oh, I bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? Oh, they're very unhappy about the market meltdown.
And it has had a severe negative impact on your GDP. But the economy is going to ebb and flow throughout recessions and such. It's just unfortunate that, the situation had to happen. But at least the pollution is going down.
Yeah, we've kind of got control of that.
So, what are you going to do with this turn's worth of political capital? I suggested, of course, adult education.
Yeah, I think we should go with that. Make people more smart.
And increases productivity.
For hardly nothing.
And no. Hardly any problems with that. Oh man, look at that welfare tab. I can see you now just cringing in shock and revulsion.
Kentucky is ruined because of that.
Right, you managed to solve the problems of your nation with the poverty and homelessness without having state housing, SKS.
No shit.
It goes against free market economics. That might not make the capitalists too happy.
No.
We're already having a problem with them right now. Courtesy of the market meltdown. Rural development grants, too. Didn't you talk about that in some video about them being awesome and you wishing you had implemented them sooner?
I don't know, maybe. Well, see, it's danger that poverty and unemployment will rise, but...
You don't have enough political capital for it this turn anyway.
Yeah.
Maternity leave lowers productivity, but it does increase your relationship with parents. And since you'll never fix the asthma epidemic...
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you might never fix
Yeah, but that one did a total cog in my market. It caused, I don't even know what the thing is.
wasteful productivity? Or
yeah, the productivity, like, crashed.
Well, your productivity is so high. I mean, check out your high productivity perk there that you've got rolling. My goodness.
Oh, good. Leave it. I don't want to mess with it.
Fucking rolling. That poor GDP, man. We gotta save the GDP! Tax the alcohol and tobacco. It's the only way. Faith school subsidies is the only way.
Do everything.
Right. Legalized prostitution has a positive impact on the GDP. I'm serious, it does. So, you can always do that.
How do you know? Did you implement that?
Oh yeah, I legalize prostitution almost all the time when I play this game.
That's amazing how conservatives are against a jury trial.
Yeah, it's just a whole wasteful process. An intellectual judge, who's obviously, clearly white, middle to upper class, strong, stout views on important ideas and values. Prisoner tagging would probably help out a situation. Fuck the liberals. Crime might go up in the market meltdown. Takes no time to implement.
I bet this would make the Patriots happy.
Yeah, that's what we care about. That's what you care about.
No, but it does kind of help on the...
And it costs practically nothing. Yeah!
Holy crap.
Get fucked, crime!
Why didn't we look at that sooner?
Oh shit.
I mean, the liberals have totally bottomed out.
It's tank.
They're going to be the ones who totally show up on election day. Alright, let's move on.
How come we choose from just 2 people to run for president and 50 for Miss America?
Interesting.
Because I couldn't handle a 50-person debate. That would be crazy as fuck.
Kentucky would send the Honorable Rand Paul. Who would South Carolina send? What?
You know why? Unemployment. You want to know why unemployment's an issue? GDP crashed due to the market meltdown. So, what might you have to do? State house.
Oh, wow.
You're still making money in a recession. Not that many people can do that, SKS.
Yeah, but I know, but I was expecting it to be like in the 30 range, not 4.
You're still making money in a recession. You know what? It's probably the space program.
No joke.
We're going to space.
Marine conservation groups push to stop international laws restricting the quantity of certain fish.
Oh. This is gonna be an environmentalist type argument again.
It's gonna be environmentalist versus capitalist.
Capitalists aren't doing so well now, what with the market meltdown and the GDP.
I know, we need to give them a bump, don't we?
You need to give... Fucking sounds like we're talking like wrestling shit. We need to give them a bump.
They might turn heel. We want them to be a face.
Need to build their credibility.
Signing this law is just going to be another nail in the coffin of the fishing trade, and it's going to cost jobs. Reject the law. We can't get rid of jobs right now. We have homelessness.
Oh, shit. That's right. Fuck the fish.
Sorry, poor.
You still have a massive reserve built up. You can afford to lose money for several turns.
We really can't do anything this turn, though. Ooh, it's so close.
It is. Pollution's really
This
dropping.
motherfucker. I mean, we totally just destroyed it, and it's like, fuck you.
You wanna know why pollution's dropping so much? Because the GDP tanked.
I know, but as long as it goes down, I'll be happy.
Take a look at the GDP. Let's see how it's doing.
Oh. Oh. I mean, it only lost half of it because of the market meltdown. I mean, what the hell do you expect, Grimith? The president said... Oh.
The president is like, calm the fuck down. It's okay. Oh, man. Good times. Good times.
See, this one's just getting started, so...
That's right. So you're just gonna sit on all your political capital and not do anything then?
I really don't think we should this turn. I think we just need to wait and see what happens with this market.
Okay.
Because, I mean, let's say that it crashes, you know, or it goes even worse. We might have to pop something up, you know?
Awesome.
I mean, I don't want to go into the welfare tab.
I'm not telling you to go into the...
You know, we don't even have unemployment benefits.
Although, perhaps the welfare fraud department might be the one thing you're interested
Yeah, I wish we had that. I mean, Florida's doing a hell of a job of that, I hear.
You know what? Taking care of the children. What about the children, SKS? What about the children? Don't they matter?
I think if they fail a drug test for welfare, they should only be able to go to a bank or a food bank and get a certain amount of food out of it. You know, that way it's not items they could take off and sell somewhere.
What about the children of druggies and alcoholics?
Well, give them to the same-sex couples. I don't. All right, we're gonna wait a turn. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Hey, this is a Dick Cheney quote. The plan was criticized by some retired. Uh-oh, we've lost him. We gotta go find him.
Criticized by some retired military officers. I don't think Dick Cheney should be talking about wisdom.
Dick Cheney's a great man. He kicked you off the internet for thinking that. I wanted you to know that.
He's the one who caused the lightning storm outside.
Don't mess with Dick Cheney.
Fucking penguin.
Uh-oh, we're in a deficit. Oh my god.
Don't panic like all the fucking businesses are.
It's only 500 million. I think we're okay.
Space program, man. Factory farming law. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Our party membership is the largest by a noticeable margin. Campaign for tightening of animal welfare standards on farms is gaining momentum. A law has been proposed that would set higher minimum standards for the space, food, and access to outdoors that is available to animals in intensive farming establishments.
It's about time we did something to ensure animals are not suffering in intensive farming. Many people would be horrified if they saw the conditions some animals are kept in. These standards would lead to more expensive food, but people would be happy to pay more if they knew the conditions in which animals are currently kept. Nobody forces people to buy processed meat from the cheapest source. They're organic and free-range foods, but the free market shows clearly that people aren't prepared to pay more for a change in animal welfare. This is the government interfering in the market to appease a few campaigners.
Glad that my cabinet turned British all of a sudden.
By George!
Hello, Governor. We should leave this law unchanged.
Right then. I
don't think we can hurt the the economy right now with this.
You would perhaps upset some important constituents, but I mean the environmentalists.
It's either the environmentalists or the capitalist, right?
And who matters more in this world? We know what El Presidente thinks about this.
Oh, good God.
Perhaps El Presidente is having some moral pangs.
No moral pains at all. I know what I'd do in real life, but here it's a game. I gotta figure out what to do correctly. See, the thing up there it says, but people would be happy to pay more if they knew the conditions in which the animals are currently kept. No, they would not.
There are perhaps some people wouldn't, then there will be those people who flee from the sight of, those sad animal commercials.
Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, man.
If I
saw an angel. No!
Oh, my God. What do I want to do here? I need some advice.
Of course, going to college, I was always handed pamphlets all the time by activists about, this is what you're eating right now, and, genetically modified chickens with their bodies pressed against the interior of a cage.
They give them a little bit more room than that.
Advice? I mean, just go with what you do in real life, SKS. You can get hateful PMs about it.
What are you trying to say? You're saying people wouldn't like my
People wouldn't like your stance on issues? No! It's like people thinking I'm some sort of elite liberal by me greeting people as liberal comrades, moderate potentials, and conservative sleeper scum.
I think I'm going to leave it unchanged. But who's this going to upset? Is it just going to upset the environmentalist?
It might upset some liberals and socialists too, but you don't care about those.
They're too small of a group.
That's right, they're too small of a group here in Koana, the capitalist heaven.
There we go. Okay, so we're eating into our reserves just a tad. We're really close of curing that, which is going to give me a pre-election bump from the parents. Oh, next term pollution should be under control.
That's right, it'll be below the stop trigger, alright. Prevention is always easier than solving a problem once it starts. Racial tension is also causing some violent crime, man. It's terrible.
Oh my god, we give submachine guns to our armed police?
No wonder the fucking liberals hate this shit.
No shit.
But guess what? Apparently organized crime is like, they fucking get machine guns? Fuck this.
None of it exists.
We're going to another country. This is bullshit. I mean, you have 39 political capital. Not all, you might as well do something.
But I don't know what we can do, really, to,
Well, let's go through your options. You could always increase racial profiling. That actually apparently increases terrorism. No, it leaves it unchanged. Terrorism is increased a little bit by racial profiling, apparently. Who knew?
Why do we even have this?
Well, it was something that the country started with. You could always straight up cancel it. I mean, you've got crime and violent crime solved.
I mean, this is, yeah, if it's causing racial tensions, which is, we don't even need this, do we?
Yeah, it doesn't cost you any money one way or the other, so you might as well cancel it straight up. Presidente SKS, the champion of equality. Whatever that means.
See, I'm even that way in real life. That's why I get pissed off at certain people who make race their career. I'm white, he's black, he's tan, he's from somewhere else, so he might be, who cares? It's your color. That doesn't mean you're different. Get over it. And that's coming from somebody from Kentucky.
But your color does mean you're different in this country, SKS.
Hey, I can go get a brown egg, and I can go get a white egg, and I can crack them. And you know what's going to fall out of them? Yellow yolks.
Traditional white man logic after he's already fucked over everyone else.
Prisoner tagging must be... if prisoner tagging has this kind of effect, we should really do that today. I mean, honestly.
But SKS, we can't. Border controls. You can make the Patriots even happier with you by making retina scans.
Jesus Christ.
You would really kill immigration.
Yeah, evidently, immigration's doing good. What's the Patriots at right now? 75%. They're satisfied.
You still say you might play with handgun laws at some point.
Yeah, I keep thinking about that, but I just don't know if it's going to be a good idea.
I mean, it saves a little bit of money.
Less than $1 million.
It impacts your relation with parents negatively, but it increases your relation with patriots positively. And liberals. Look at Ronald Bryant, that super effective son of a bitch.
He's just sitting here like, are you done fucking with this? I need to get back. You're the reason why I'm not perfect.
Fucking, the president's like, do I want to do this?
Yeah, but still, look how much it costs to raise or lower it. We really can't, our hands are tied with that issue.
Yep, they are.
I mean...
Oh yes, the alcohol law. You want to become unpopular right before election time?
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really want to touch anything right now. I mean, we're coming close to it. We also probably need to cut this video right now.
Oh, you were still recording while I was gone?
I paused it. I have a pause button.
Oh.
How about that?
That's always dangerous. You could always desync it.
Nah. We'll be good. Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna stop it here.